We're a life science tools provider, and we actually provide biospecimens to researchers in pharma, biotech, diagnostic companies. We operate across the globe. We've grown significantly in the past 5 or 6 years as a life sciences company. We have labs across the US. We have Belgium, Scotland, UK. Because we bring these new companies on, we're in this perpetual state of onboarding into the ERP, and Sage X3, because of its flexibility and down to how the companies are set up, how we can define things as sales sites and ship sites and manufacturing sites, we can really, within a matter of months, and I want to say the cadence is somewhere around 3 to 4 months, because of the flexibility with process maps and choosing to perhaps we implement manufacturing in one business and we don't implement manufacturing in another business. It's giving us that enterprise level control, but we're not disrupting the local business unit or the local operation, right, that we're bringing into the fold. We knew that we needed specific expertise around taxation and again, just the overall distribution of goods across Europe. So that's what ultimately set us looking for a UK-based partner. But then, in terms of the profile we were looking for, we needed a firm that could, and this sounds cliche, but really be an extension of my team, an extension of the finance team that would get to know our operation, get to know our people, so that after we went live, they become kind of the first port of call for support. And we really did start with, getting the Anixian consultants familiar with our system and our deployment. We had a couple of different deployment approaches we had used depending on what the business type was. We have some services organization, we have some product organization. So we worked with Anixian, got them comfortable, and then then it was on site for just learning everything about the operation, walking through the processes, getting down into the warehouse. And then they came forth with, well, based on how you're operating, here's what we recommend. And they introduced some things we hadn't implemented before, like back-to-back orders. They recommended using enterprise planning so we could kind of get these inextricable links between, the sourcing activities and our production activities. It was pretty much on autopilot from that point forward. They helped us understand the migration. They helped us understand what our decision points were. They were incredibly patient, helping me understand, some of the advanced concepts of Sage and how they could be deployed to help us out. And from there, it was easy peasy. In that regard, our UK unit has become probably our most sophisticated, or at least using the most in terms of Sage's capabilities, and they've become kind of more or less a pilot or almost testing ground or model for the rest of the organization. These folks truly go end to end. They're business analysts, they're project manager, they're subject matter experts. They're experts within Sage and configuring the system. They understand the SEI reporting tool. They understand IT. They understand databases. They're just very, very capable, very, very sharp. And the phrase goes, you're a jack of all trade, master of none. When it comes to implementing Sage and optimizing Sage, they're like the master of all.